Hi, my name is Mitchell with The Wave Magazine. We're here at the Fairmont Hotel as part of Cinequest 19, and I'm sitting here with the multi-talented Oscar winner Louis Gossett Jr., star of The Least Among You, and we also have the director Mark Young, who is also the writer and producer, correct? Okay, so welcome to San Jose. Have you been here before?
Yeah, we're talking about, I've been in and around San Jose. The film Digstown has done environments, and I also have seen the San Jose Sharks play. And,
okay, big Sharks fan?
No, not so much, but I was scouting some baseball players and stuff afterwards because I have a small interest in the Diamondbacks. And so this area, all the way through San Francisco and Oakland, is special to me.
Okay. So
a lot of history.
Since you've been in town, any special places you've checked out so far? Any restaurants that you favor?
I just got here, so I don't know. I can get your suggestions.
Yeah. Okay.
Just got here. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about The Least Among You. You play Samuel Benton, correct? Tell me a little bit about this character and about the film.
He's a spiritual mentor to this young man who has a choice about going to jail for seriously injuring a policeman during the Watts riots, or coming to this seminary. He didn't know he's there to come to the seminary to integrate it, but there he is. And then there's a groundskeeper, a janitor, a gardener, who turns out to be a spiritual mentor. That's my character. It's a true story.
Okay.
And he successfully integrates to the seminary, and the rest is history. It's a nice character. It's a challenge.
You've said before that if a role isn't different, then it's not worth doing.
Well,
what attracted you to the role of Samuel Benton?
Well, it's a great story. It's a true story, and to have an arc in it, a true story, to be effective to the lead character, it makes a change in it, and I kind of make a change in it. It's a true story. It's a challenge. It's something to do, and it's not acting. It's just creating the real moments.
Mark, this is your directorial debut, writing debut. Tell us kind of about the path to getting this developed. Earlier you said, you originally wrote it in 95. Kind of walk us through the path of getting from 95 to sitting on the couch here with Louis Gossett Jr. and having the movie screened tomorrow.
Well, I tried to sell the script for a number of years, and I couldn't, and went off and did other things, came back to it in 2005, and just decided, if I didn't make the film, nobody was going to. And I had these characters were so deeply in my head and heart that to leave this on the shelf was too painful. And so I went out and started raising money for the film. I thought, if we can just at least make a lower budget, independent film, at least these characters will have a life. And whomever, I'm not sure, but they will live at some level. And but they kind of grew up underneath us, and we raised some money, and then these huge, great actors came on and totally surprised us. And
Mr. Gossett, Lauren Holly, and also Cedric Sanders.
Bill Devane,
yeah, of course. Multi-talented cast.
Yeah, he's something. Yeah.
How much confidence did you have, obviously, in working with, a debut writer-director?
Well, it's all right. He listened to us, and we listened to him, because his vision was very important. So I think Mark was saying that we did help him make his vision real. There's some things he tried to do as a first-time director, and he would bend, and then he would insist that there's something he wanted, and we have to give it to him because it's his baby. So there's cooperative. It's nice.
Tomorrow night is the screening, of course, of The Least Among You at the California Theater, and you'll also be receiving the Maverick Spirit Award. What else can you tell us about the event tomorrow?
Well, at any film festival, has films such as this one, and has seen it, puts it in the film festival. And there's a sensitivity about how things are changing. There's a sensitivity of the title of the film itself, because it comes from the Bible. That's what's happening in the country, what's happening in the world. Those who have been considered the least are now possibly the mentors to help us all be one nation, one people, which is what we really are. So it's part of us, it's precious in the Bible. It's always good to see dramatic changes, and that's a true story also. With the success thing, it's pretty nice. So
do you consider yourself a maverick?
Oh yeah, in every sense of the word. They call me an activist, but it's very funny to be called an activist when you're trying to stir the consciousness of people to what it really is. All of a sudden, then we got a president. But before he'd be considered a president, I was really a revolutionary.
Yeah.
And I was the president. I'm just an activist.
Yeah.
But now, a little down the line, I'm going to just really be a normal American. That's the first point in the first place.
You actually played president in the Left Behind movie, right? That was a few years ago.
Yeah.
And I think I saw a clip of you saying that a fan came up to you and you told her about it, and this woman said, "Oh, it must be science fiction."
Right, yeah, that was a wonderful story. Yeah.
Thinking about that now, and in having the president that we have now, what's going through your mind when you think about that?
Well, first of all, he won the election. That surprised the hell out of me because I've been around for all of history, all of the so-called struggle from the beginning of the NAACP to Jackie Robinson to Josephine Baker, Paul Robeson, all the way through the NAACP, Dr. King, the assassination. I've lived that, and there's always a thing in my heart that's saying, "Yeah, fat chance."
Right.
This is as far as I'm going to go. This is as far as my son's going to go. And the president of the thing, was Shirley Chisholm from Brooklyn, Michael Stachowski, who's the first, and then Jesse. And I just figured it's not going to happen. So it teaches me that I'm not in charge.